Welcome to Silverstone. It's the eSeniors Championship and it's the teams, and I'm driving for Team Burning Moose. We're currently in P5. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You see me here in the McLaren in the Swedish colors, car 823. So starting in P10, I was really pleased with my qualifying performance. It was I think I went into the 1:59.4 or maybe 5 or something like that. But unfortunately, I get a little bounce there. But I'm faring much better than car number 19, Christopher. Recovering here, getting up on track again, and now I'm behind the other two blue and yellow cars. So trying to claw myself back in the field. I really liked Silverstone. I'm really coming to grips with it. I think felt I had good pace, like I mentioned, in qualifying. And now I'm just trying to get through the first lap here and just try to just connect with the number of cars up front here that I need to pass in a hurry. So I have Rickard Westin in front of me here, and he's choosing to yield to me. It was very nice. We had the comms on, and he was talking to me, so that was good, so I can just chase the other cars down the road here. So now we have Pettersson, and in front of him we have Trowbridge and Ponov. So those are in my sights at the moment as we're coming down the straight. And that little segment we just passed, that kind of right and left, that's really my biggest problem on this whole track. But I'm starting to come to grips with it. I got some pointers from Mark Pocock. He's always very helpful, so I appreciate that. So I think that was one of the contributing factors to being able to do such a good qualifying time starting in P10. Alright, so we have survived lap number 1. We're cutting now to lap number 4. Still chasing the same pack here of Pettersson, Trowbridge, Ponov coming around in here in the Maggots and Beckett's, and get a little oversteer on Pettersson, so I'm able to come up one more position. So now I have Trowbridge in front of me in his Bentley. Fast forward to lap number 6. I've been able to reach Roman Mark that have had some problems. I think his car was damaged as well. So I'm able to really get contact with him here. Coming into this section that I always have trouble with. So I need to kind of flare out a little bit wider than what I'm doing there to open up that turn. That's really what I'm trying to do. Coming down to on the straight here. So McLaren against McLaren. Coming down to the left-hander, and I'm doing a really cheeky pass there. Super happy with that one. So that took care of that position. So now I'm just chasing down the track here. I'm cutting to lap 14. I've been able to get up the Trowbridge and Ponov in front of me. I think they have some problems with their tires, because I've been doing really well on the tires, although they were a little bit over-inflated. I was a little bit nervous about that, but it's really running like high 27. So we see here Trowbridge going wide there, and we're racing down the hangar straight here. I have the inside line. And I'm just hell-bent to take this one. I get a little slide there. Trowbridge goes a little bit wide, but I'm able to hold that position. Really having a lot of fun here on this race. A little bit upside of kind of being punted in the beginning, because you can kind of claw yourself up and have fun doing it. So here we are chasing Ponov. So he's going really wide. He's doing that a couple of times. I actually asked him how many warnings he had in the end. because he was doing that several times. So he has, like Mark Pocock commented on the stream, that he looks to have issues with his tires, and I still feel really fresh on the tires at this point. And down to the end of the hanger straight, I'm going a little wide there, trying to keep contact. Down to the chicane, brake marker is when those white-blue stripes. So I'm going second gear here, and I'm actually, if you can control that, you're actually saving some time, or gaining some time. Coming down to the old F1 starting, not old, but I guess that's the F1 starting straight. Getting a good line out of here. Good pressure upon up here, braking point there on the left with the white and black marking starch. Here I fan out and do a pretty good job and keeping with him here. Cutting a little bit on that chicane, and now we're just slipstreaming down. And at this point I'm feeling like I'm kind of having an advantage here, so I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm getting a little bit close there and throwing in first gear, going tight to try to get on the throttle as quick as possible on that last red and green marker on the grass. That's what I'm using. I'm going to be on full throttle there. Coming out on the start straight. And lap 19 here we've been chasing Ponov for a bit now. Coming through Maggot and Beckett, and I take that pretty straight. You saw how Ponov opens up a little bit more on that turn, but I go straight. I go really tight and kind of slingshot around, coming down on the hanger straight here. We're going side by side, and he has the inside. And we see Trowbridge coming up behind us, and I'm just making sure I'm not doing anything crazy there. I get a little wobble. Ponov goes a little bit wide coming into the chicane. Just want to stay on him. I don't want to lose contact. Down on the F1 start straight. Right-hander, left-hander. Such a nice and flowing classic racetrack this. Wonderful to drive. And he comes through that turn. I'm getting a really good run out of here. Ponov got a little wide. I'm just cutting that corner as much as I can. And here we see it from another angle. Coming through there, and there we go. And he, I think he got a little bit scared there, maybe thought I was coming over. See Trowbridge behind us. I'm in front of him now, and I'm making that one stick. Had a super fun time driving behind him there, tried to catch up and just drive like a madman. So having a lot of fun in this race. Still doing really good times. And I'm actually able to really disconnect from Ponov as we were going through, and Trowbridge actually managed to pass him. So I think he got really trouble with his tires later on in the race. And there we go, we can see here that I'm starting to get a little bit of distance, and Ponov goes wide. He doesn't really have any traction. So last lap, as you see there, Trowbridge is now behind me. He's sitting 8 seconds. So I feel very secure now. I have Rogers in front of me. Interesting, I'm looking at the distance I have to him, and I noticed that he's really slow. And I'm thinking, Maybe I can catch him. Is there something wrong with his car? Maybe he's gonna do a mistake in the end, who knows? So I'm just staying with him here. So these are the very last turns of the race. I'm sitting in P6, super happy with that, started P10. I really appreciate you guys watching this, like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. I'm not able to reach Rogers. He was fuel saving, he has very little fuel left. So I appreciate you watching this, my P6 in the team's competition, and I'll see you next race. Bye bye. Thanks for supporting eSeniors and York in Texas Racing. See you next time.